Alright. Alright, cool. Should be live, should be good. See, we got 2 viewers already. Hopefully you can hear me. Audio levels and music balanced better than they normally are. Alright, welcome to my Let's Die of Vagante, or Vagante. This is a bit of a different game than what I was playing previously, which was Eldest Souls. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Now, I have played this a little bit before, only about 4 hours worth, so not exactly a lot of time, especially for a Rogue Lite. And this one just uses keyboard, so no mouse necessary, no controller, and I have only a few things unlocked, but nothing too specific. This game, I would consider it to be sort of like Spelunky in a sense, just that sort of drop-down exploration roguelite. So we have a knight, rogue, mage, wildling, which I'm not sure what they do. I don't really know the specific differences between all these classes, except I'm just pretty sure mage just has more magic, which would make sense. So we're gonna, of course, start out with a knight, and we're gonna play as this guy because I like the way he looks. These are just skins, as far as I can tell. There's no actual difference between them, but the backgrounds are where you get your bonuses. So obviously some of these are, you know, better for certain classes. I do like +2 speed and reduced fall damage. That's nice, but we're gonna go for strength over intelligence. Oh, wait a second. Hold on. Okay. How do I... No. Not that. Ah. I'm already so confused. Alright. Here we go. I definitely want... Alright. Well, I guess. Screw me, because I'm... Some of these controls, like, because I'm so not used to... Oh, okay. Oh, down, or, S will help you, will let me pick what I want. Alright, so I don't want that, I want this. Alright, there we go. So, D to attack that way. Sorry guys, just getting used to the controls. It's a bit of a learning curve. Alright, so it looks like D to attack, S to jump. That's a little weird. So D and S are our attack and jump. Let's go ahead and enter the cave. Dark Caves 1. So, a little different from Eldest Souls, for sure. And I'm not particularly great at this game yet. I only got to play it for a little bit at my previous job when I had some downtime. So there's quite a lot of it that I don't remember in the slightest. You can walk through the spikes, but you can't jump on the spikes. That's important. Bad guy. Dead. Get the gold. That's... Okay, I guess that's crouch. Is there a way to pick up? Ah, crap. That was stupid of me. These guys. So you can't attack up. Only side to side as far as I know? Yep. And I'm pretty sure Okay, so spacebar brings up our inventory. Good stuff. We don't need that right now. You know what? Let's just check out the controls real quick. Okay. F is range attack. Doesn't look like you can pick up, which is interesting. Well, good to know. We don't have anything for our range yet. So we're just going to be jumping around. It's been a while since I've streamed. I've been busy doing other things. I know that... Oof. What a way to die. I knew in my heart of hearts that was probably not the right move to make. But... did it anyway. Died to a boulder. Amazing stuff. I've died 46 times this night, so that should give you a good indication of how well I normally do at this game. I don't think I've ever even made it to a boss fight. Yeah, see, there's gonna be a bit of a learning curve. Like S to jump is a strange. Oh, chicken. I will let the chicken live. No reason to harm. Ah, my gosh. Oh, don't kill the chicken. I guess I can't kill that thing. It's got the deranged. How do you interact? E. Okay. Cannot interact with it. Can I break it? Not sure what you're supposed to do with that. Ah. Oh, you can hang off edges. Okay, so if I... Ah, okay. Crouch and drop will let you hang off edges. Good stuff. Good to know. All good to know. Uh-oh. Honestly, I'm not sure what to do with some of this. Ah, a tome of some kind. Oh. Alright, what does that do? Thrust with powerful photonic energies. Let's read it. Sweet. So is that... Cast specific spell depending on direction held. Okay. Ah, sorry. Oh, okay. A is magic. Good stuff. So now we have an electric spell. Awesome. Ah, fuck. This is gonna happen a lot. I'm just gonna die to spikes constantly. It's because I'm not used to, well, I guess I should be used to not jumping on spikes, but I'm also not used to being able to walk through something and then having it damage you later. That's a little new. This guy's a shop owner. He will... Oh, okay. Can't, Angelic Broadsword. 58 gold. And Sightly Cestus? 43. Well, I do not have any gold right now. It's always a shame when you enter a place and you don't have the money to buy it. I always think that for roguelites there's a way to get everything in the shop, even if you don't have the gold right away. Like, I have a theory that in Isaac, for instance, there's a way to... There's got to be a way, I think, to get every single item in the shop. Because if they put it there, then you should be able to reach it in some way. Hey, I got arrows. Sweet. Now I just need a bow. Or, I wonder... Can I... No, I can't throw. Can't throw arrows. Oof. I feel like I'm going to be taking a ton of damage right out the gate. What's this thing? Oh! Show me your strength. I'm not sure what that did. Oh, our strength increased a little bit. And our melee damage, I think? Nice. I'm fine with that. Sorry if the commentary on this one's a little more lax than it normally is. Kind of dig the cave exploration of it all. And honestly, if I haven't played Spelunky, but I've seen some LPs of it. I don't think that that's a game I would necessarily play, just because it seems like it's a lot more of a... It seems like the goal of that game is a lot more, frustrating. But there's some crazy stuff that happens there. I have absolutely no idea what kind of wild things can happen in this game. Since we have a minute, we should probably check what we picked up. I do remember some things, like scrolls are random per each run, and they can give buffs or debuffs. And then a lot of the items are unidentified, so you really want to find a scroll that will give you the ability to identify. So... Aha! So, okay, so the brown scrolls are identify scrolls. I will equip the Huntsman's Axe, since it seems a bit better than what we currently have. I don't know if I want to use a scroll randomly quite yet. I mean, I suppose it doesn't matter. We're definitely not going to be winning this run from the get-go. Yes. Axes. Much better. So, I'm, you know, I'm a little razzed right now. So where I've been, oh, that goblin thing is a boss, I believe, or a mini boss, I should say. Yeah, see, games like these are a little out of my element because I'm so used to games where you have, say, a dodge or more movement than just left and right. So avoiding enemy attacks is going to be a bit of a challenge. It's definitely going to be a lot more run and gun like this. Yeah. See, we're definitely not gonna own this guy. If I was smarter, I'd be able to lure him into some kind of spike trap, maybe. Maybe over here. You think we can get him? That's an exit. Oh, that's not a spike trap? Ah. It looked like one, for sure. So, where have I been? I have recently started trying to get back into the freelance game. So, traditionally, I went to school for film production. And I recently, I would say, maybe not recently, a few months ago, got laid off from my job. It was an office job, and it was sweet. But I got laid off, and I decided that I would try to start freelancing again while looking for a regular gig. So recently I got a production assistant job on a reality show called Street Outlaws. And it was a really good time. I did a lot of food runs, and I did a lot of setting up the lights, which isn't something that I necessarily expected to happen. I became well acquainted with the director of photography, and he's a really cool dude. And it was very interesting setting up lights for what was essentially a drag race, because that's kind of the theme of the show. Sorry, guys. One quick second. So it was basically lighting up a track. And... frick. I'm losing my train of thought. Sorry. It's been a bit since I haven't talked a lot today. So I'm kind of trying to refine my footing in that. See, now that's a trap. That's 100% a trap, but I feel like I should be able to avoid it. Maybe I can jump and activate it. Maybe it's already been activated. This is going to be stupid. I'm definitely going to get hit. Yep. See, in Spelunky, there's a way to pick items up, so I thought that maybe there's got to be a way to... Sweet, we got an axe again. Alright, we're going to risk a scroll. Oh, I dropped it. Alright, well, let's read it, shall we? Alright, looks like fairy magic. Alright, we're going to equip this and see what that does. So, looks like the green scrolls are for identifying this time around. So, yes. So, we're going to hold on to that one. We have a pink scroll we can use right now. But we're going to hold off. Book of Dash. Not sure what that will do. Oh, I mean, obviously it's going to give me a dash. Okay. So easy to get cornered. Aha. Fighter's gloves, that could be good. First, what do we do here? Let's... Just gonna get so used to doing this. Let's drop this. Maybe that does something. Looks like it destroyed it. What if we do? What if we drop these? Okay, looks like that destroyed it too. I assume there's a limit to how many things we can drop in there, and then eventually it'll return better equipment. Oh my gosh, dang it. Now, technically you don't have to beat these guys to win a room, but it helps. Yep, definitely dead. Ah. The learning curve on this is gonna be... It's gonna be tough, but that's what we're here for. Maybe I'll do a few runs as a fighter, and if that doesn't quite pan out, we'll switch over to a mage or something. Magic in these games is usually pretty good. Well, it always starts off a little bad, but that's okay. Yes! Got him to activate the trap. Nice. Can I take the arrow? Nope. Wasn't sure if there was a secret wall right there. Man, I'm sorry, guys. I feel like my commentary on, or my conversation skills today are not quite up to par. Maybe this will just be a silent stream. Just gotta get back into the groove of it. Gotta get more comfortable. This might be one of the ones where I edit down. I'm experimenting with long form and short form content right now. So maybe I'll just take the streams that I don't think are quite as good and edit them down. I took away my Eldest Souls VODs so that I could edit them down. Spacebar. Spacebar for inventory, obviously. Definitely gonna get the dash. So I'm curious, is the... Okay, so I have very limited uses on the dash. Golden scroll. Aha! Hidden room. I don't think there are... I don't know if every floor has a hidden room in it, but we'll try and figure it out if it does. Let's see. Peasant shoes. Or peasant shoes. Yay! Charge up extra damage by walking. That's good. Maybe this will be the run, huh? Okay, and it doesn't go away if I stop, so it's just there. Kind of want to explore and make sure that I... Nice. If we can get a better weapon, we might just use these shoes throughout the whole run. I mean, I'm sure I'll find something better. There's always some kind of better item. Oop. Really? 12 damage? Nothing? There we go. Good to remember that there's a spring here. So the boss monsters hold keys. And those are the only things that can open these chests. So that's why fighting them is typically a good idea. But again, not really necessary. And I'm not sure if it's better to just avoid it on the first floor, if possible. Because there are definitely ways. We're going to equip this and see what this does. +1 luck, improved archery. We don't have any bow and arrows yet, but hopefully we'll find one soon. So I think it's better if you have an environmental advantage, like for the dragon that I fought earlier. This right here would be a great spot to fight it, since the fire wouldn't be able to damage me in the water. We'll lure this bat over here, take the money. Yeah, I did not know that was going to be there. So we're going to hide in here. Yep. Yeah, see his fire can't get to me. Obviously I can't hide forever. Dragon. So I feel like that stun move is the perfect opportunity to attack him. I don't know if every boss has a stun move like that. Okay, I gotta start making moves. I will cheese this boss fight. I'm not ashamed to cheese a boss fight. S being the jump button, I know I could definitely always just recalibrate it, but I feel like it's funnier to complain about it right now. Yeah. Ooh, okay, so... Ooh. Good to know that that stun... Okay, so if I'm touching the floor, that stun is just gonna get me no matter what, even if I'm underwater. I feel like the water got shorter. It would be be a nice little detail if if it would evaporate. He's definitely... I think he's almost done. Yes. And we got the key. Amazing. We're doing so well. Is there a mini-map? There's gotta be, right? Oh, in the... Sorry, my microphone's in the way. So, yes. There is one. Good to know. I kind of prefer it in the bottom right, if I'm being honest. I feel like that's where mini-maps should be, historically speaking. This guy... Ooh. Can I buy the bow? Cannot buy the bow. But that would be a good bow. Shocking damage? That could be a game changer. Not sure what to do with this. The light. Well, I don't know what I did. Maybe... Oh. Got distracted. Got distracted by the light. Well, there goes all of our gold. Maybe I should just have the wiki open, but I prefer to fail on my own merit. I have to say, it is tough playing a game now and not having the urge just to look up where everything is, especially in Tears of a Kingdom. I have been so tempted literally every time to look up where like certain armor sets are. Ooh. What do we get? This is good. Grotesque Druid Cloak. Coins seem to heal injuries. Could be good, unless that means that we don't pick up money. Orange Drought unidentified. I don't know what the scroll does. Still don't know what the scroll does. We're gonna leave it for now since we don't have anything that's unidentified. It might actually be worse to use the identify scroll for equipment, because it seems to me like I could just equip it and then unequip it. Looks like there's a hidden room. You guys see that? Top left right there? Let's see if that's true. Somewhere over here, maybe? Yep. Aha. Not gonna go in the guillotine, because I feel like that is... Ah, that is stupid slime. Definitely trouble right now. We do get a heal at the end of every floor. Oh, did you see that miss? That's awesome. I wonder if that's because of my cloak. Alright. Magic Stone. Again, not sure what that'll do, but let's see. Let's equip it. +1 luck, -1 speed. Many adventurers carry one of these for good luck. Vengeful Familiar. We'll take the hit on speed, I think, for the familiar. I do not I do expect it to do most of the work. I know it won't, but I think now we can safely exit the floor. We're not gonna be able to get that bow because I gave my coins to a magic fountain. I probably should have picked up that arrow. That's okay. Yep, here's where we do our healing and our leveling up. So I think at the end of each floor, we get a chance to level up. Sword. Holy. Defense. Strength. Dexterity. Vitality. Intelligence. Luck. Which affects our evasion. I'm gonna go for the sword upgrade, because being able to slide back would be great. Next would be the Omnistab. Hold down and attack while falling for a falling attack. Hold up an attack to do a weaker overhead slash. That'll be great for enemies up ahead. Stabbing. Hitting an enemy while sliding deals extra damage. Okay. Can we... trying to test it out. We'll see. I don't know what this is. Save game. We do not want to quit, so we will ignore that for now. Alright. Dark Caves 2. So I'm not sure... Okay, there's nothing here. We don't want to get hit by that. Haha. We did not. Slide backwards or forwards while stabbing. Okay, I see. Alright, so when we attack, we can stand still. But if I attack and then hit back, it'll do a backslide. That's going to be huge. I don't know what that is. Don't know what's happening here. That's a little concerning. Okay. Oh, I feel like that dude should be... Yep, there we go. Nice. Little secret right here. Book of Summon Monster. Should we use it now? I'll hold on to it. There's a little grub guy. There's two little grub guys. No, he's dead. Light green scroll. I'm gonna kill that grub guy. I guess it would behoove me to kill. There we go. Yep. That's okay, that's how it goes. We'll do it one more time with the knight, I think, and then we'll switch over. Which is a shame. That was a pretty good... That was a promising run. Hopefully this run will be more promising. I'll do my best to make sure that's the case. Ah, yes. The exact same mapping that killed us before. Gotta be way more careful about jumping out. The Scholar. Not sure what that does. Maybe if we drop a scroll. Let's try it. Let's drop. Oh, it liked that. Let's drop another one. Ah, nothing yet. Must need just a few more scrolls. I gotta say, I'm not too crazy about mechanics like that. Especially when they can just be super random whenever they feel like. It's a bit it's a bit of an RNG element that I'm not too fond of. I prefer the gun muncher in Gungeon, because that'll give you an item no matter what. I'm pretty sure he went crap. See, this is one of those situations where I'm probably not gonna get out of it. Gonna have to run. Ah, dang it! Get up. Okay, this spot should be pretty safe. Yep. Ah. It would be better if there was if they were more hidden, or at least tucked away for the adventuring part of this. Alright, we're gonna switch. We're gonna switch it up. We're gonna go mage. Red mage. Ah. I forgot. S to select. Due to your sickly nature, you spent most of your life indoors reading books. Minus strength, minus dexterity, but +1 spellbook starting level. You're an older and more experienced. Don't care for that. Illiterate. Don't care for that. Guess this would be the best one? You know how sickly and old all wizards are. Ooh, I do... Alright, let's check... Ah, crap. I can't even check equipment. Alright, well, let's just dive in. Alright, fast attack speed. Has 6 charges. A magic weapon that recharges from hitting enemies. Okay. So... Ah, okay, I see. Well, we do not care that. We'd rather use our magic. Now, I'm not sure if magic can come back on you. Probably if there was, like, an explosion type spell. Which, of course, if I come across that, I'm obviously going to take. I just want to break that. Looks like I can't. Gem-studded ring. Let's equip it. +1 look, +1 lightning resist. Fantastic studded gem. It's aligned with several smaller gemstones. Awesome. More defense, better luck. Gotta love it. So what are we looking for equipment-wise? I'm gonna say not a sword. That guy is very strong. Ah, dang it. I got scared. I ran. I know we have 2 viewers right now. I'm not sure if both of them are me. Probably. Oh. I really want to kill this thing. Got it. Nice. Book of Dash. Not bad. I was gonna say, I don't like that, so we're gonna equip that. Okay, so it's one or the other, I guess. We're gonna keep Lightning Bolt. Frost Nova level 1. Deep freeze your surroundings. That could be good. When enabled, cast quick spot. Spot to specific spell, depending on direction held. Okay. Can we do that? Choose which spells are used. Okay. So we're gonna... Actually, I think we want that to be the default. And let's make down that. So if I... I'm not sure. Because I'm pressing the directional buttons, so down should... This is going to be important, so I should definitely figure that out. Let's check the controls, shall we? Okay, left, right, down, obviously. Jump, cast spell, swap, or cancel. Alright, let's try W. Maybe W will yield some more results. Oh, I see. Okay. How'd I do that? I'm so confused. Okay, that's for... Ah. Okay. W and A swaps spells. That's good to know. Good to... Oh, I did not mean to attack the shop owner. Is he going to be angry with me? No. Does he just... Okay, he's not going to refuse to do business with me. Good stuff. Alright. Whew. Gotta be careful about that. Maybe he just didn't know it was me. Maybe I was too far out of the way. Oh my gosh. Alright. Alright, we're just gonna use the lightning bolt, I think. Two pink scrolls. This is definitely a secret room right here. Ha. Got him. Okay, dragon, baby dragon below us. If I could, I would prefer to avoid it. But I don't like leaving rooms unfinished. So here's what we're gonna do. Okay, well, first, we're gonna... No, leave me alone. We're gonna try and hopefully find a room we can easily dominate it in. That slime will let us. God, I don't like this setup. Okay. Nice. Ah. It's gonna be so difficult. It's gonna be tough, but I think we're gonna get this, if I'm being honest. I haven't used the mage a whole lot, but I think we're gonna get it if we use a mage. I wish that the quick swap... Does it... So I'm curious, because I didn't activate the quick swap this time around. Oh. I was not paying attention, apparently. This game does not let up. Well, now I'm not going to get that money at all. That money's gone forever. Unless I have something that'll prevent me from falling on spikes, which I do not have. So we definitely want some spell with a lot of range to it. That would be great. Oof, it's going to be a painful first couple of floors. Bow's not bad. That's a trap. We're going to avoid it. Ah, gosh dang it. I need an Omni spell. I mean, I guess I have one technically. Let's see. Does... Okay, so that automatically swaps me out already. Which isn't necessarily something that I want. But we'll keep that in mind. Oh, book. Maybe a better spell? Let's find out. Book of Lightning. We kind of already have that spell, but maybe it's better? Ooh. It looks much better. Only 13 charges? God, these enemies are just dying. Let's not follow suit, shall we? Oh my gosh. Alright. Ooh, that does a lot. We're gonna want to get away from this pig guy, though. Lure the dragon somewhere else. Ooh. Alright. Okay, so that kind of locks, which is good to know. Being in water doesn't affect lightning in the slightest. Dead. Absolute dead. Magic's interesting. Let's go for something even more different. Mage was fun, but let's try it out. Wildling. I'm not sure. I'm not really sure what a wildling would be good at. We don't want the bookworm. We'll go regular. And we will we'll go for strength again. We'll see how well this does. Looks like I'm unarmed. Probably a good thing that we went for strength. I wonder if wildlings are like the just the character that starts off with nothing. You know, I'm actually gonna abandon this one. We're gonna exit to the character select. I don't know if I want to start off with a wildling. We're gonna go, man. Because there's so many advantages to each of these. No, we're just gonna keep messing around with mages for now. Just because we spent so much time on the knights, we're gonna mess around with mages for a bit longer. This could be incredibly powerful. I think definitely think we'll go farther with this one. Wait a minute. Okay, wait, okay, so if I'm submerged in water, which I guess makes sense, then I'll take... Yep, okay, so I'm taking damage. I should stop doing that. I should stop taking damage. So you can't hurt yourself with your spells. It's just very specific. Alright, I didn't want to do that. Alright, short bow. Let's equip it, see what we got. Shocking, but -1 strength. It's not the worst thing. Yeah. That could do well against the dragon down there. Which, fortunately, we're not going to be able to avoid. So. Oh, hey, look at that. Ooh. New spell. Fire. Definitely not going to be good against a dragon. Peasant shoes. We're gonna save our bow and arrow for the dragon, for sure. Don't want to waste an opportunity like that. Maybe we'll find... I mean, the lake above is really good. I wouldn't mind trying to trap him there. My only hesitancy on that is... using lightning, because I don't want to take damage. We'll try it. We'll fight him. Okay, activate him. Nope, Looks like there is like an auto lock, which is nice. Oh, I'm aiming. Okay, you can aim while holding a bow. That might seem like a no-duh situation, but for a game that's only allowed me to attack in 2 directions the entire time I've been playing it, that's good to know. We are so... You know, I think that the goal, honestly, for this stream is literally just make it out of the caves. If we can make it out of the caves, I'll consider this a win. I don't think we'll make it out with a wizard necessarily, but we're going to keep trying this, because magic's a lot of fun right now, and I just want to keep seeing where this will go. And of course, I appreciate everybody who's jumping in to test the stream out, see what it's like. Always come back later. Hopefully I'll always improve with every stream. And I'll learn the mechanics of the game. Magic mapping? Oh, that is perfect. I love it. That's awesome. I don't know if there's necessarily a bad scroll. I can't remember. There's gotta be, right? There's gotta be at least one scroll that's, like, not great. See, I would hope that that move would do way more damage. If I hold it, can I aim it? Nope. What about that? Nope. See? Only in one direction. So, the fact that the bow is able to go in multiple directions is quite surprising. And actually might make the ranger the more overpowered ones. Good to know you can't change direction when you've already got a spell in the chamber. Wooden helm, finally a helmet. Flame aura and +1 dexterity. Awesome, so I guess I can set things on fire. For enemies that get too close, that's pretty useful for a mage. Every mage should have some form of protection. Wooden club, not gonna use it. This would be a good opportunity to see if we can sell things. Selling things would be great. I assume so. So if I go to my inventory and maybe equip it just to see what it does. Shocking, +1 strength, but we're not going to need it, so we're going to unequip and drop. Do you sell? He does not sell. Damage to gold? I have a feeling we're gonna find very little mage equipment in these shops. At least right now, anyway. Which is good, because it'll just mean we're saving up. We're gonna do this. Oh. Good stuff. So I assume... lightning resistance and 1 defense, -1 intelligence. That's not gonna work for me. Oh, okay, so not the... oh, well. I know it's stupid to wanna win these fights. Alright. Here's what we're gonna do. Just so that we can make it forward. I'm gonna go back to night. Because I am not versed. I'm not versed enough. This is the only way we're gonna make it out of the caves, I think. I'm curious if the start changes. If I unlock more things and get better. Seems like a dangerous path. I'm nervous, because I don't want to... oh my gosh, no! No! Don't drown me! This is... well, this is garbage. I cannot get out. Maybe I can? Nope. That's it. Even the game knew. There's no getting out of that. Alright, let's forget that erase that from our minds. Here we go. Well, I like how tough the slimes are at the start. Different from most other games. See, this is definitely more of a game of patience, which I think is going to be the tough thing to remind myself of. What's this? The Shackled. Don't know what that does. Or what I would leave there. Maybe armor? Book of Charm? Yes, throw the Book of Charm. I can win some enemies over with my brutish charm. That fish would be cool to get. I'm not gonna risk it. I gotta say, I wish that these starting enemies wouldn't hit quite as hard as they do. I know that's all part of the challenge, but if wishes were fishes. Definitely don't want to activate that guy yet. Not if I can help it. If we could find a better weapon. Oh, I don't want to. Don't want to charm the wall. I'm very bad at casting spells right now. That just heal me? It did. Nah, I can't get up. I can't give up the speed. Speed's too important right now. That's a trap. Can you activate the trap? Yes, you can. Haha. That would have been a good spot to lure that guy up there. Come on. Come on. Sure, that guy's got something for me, but I only have 27 gold. Looks like we'll be fighting the boss guy, or a mini boss guy, I guess I should say. I wonder if I can charm him. Monster Tooth. Okay, he had an ad. He died. Oh, okay, so that's what happens. He destroyed the spikes last time. Because remember, I thought that he would fall onto them. Yep, this is definitely gonna be... Run away. Oh. Whoa. Ah, no, 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 no. He doesn't hit as hard as the dragon does, which is good. Getting caught in that is not good. Yes! Nice. Great kill. Where is the treasure room? I believe it's over here. It's gotta be, right? Kill him. Yes. Perfect. Okay. What do we got? -1 luck. It does potentially way more damage, so we're gonna equip it. We'll equip this. -2 cold resist, but vengeful familiar. We don't really need cold resist right now, I don't think. Alright, let's see what this does. Potion of Vitality. Increase your vitality by 1. Thank you very much. I will drink that down. I'm now uncursed, which I didn't know I needed. Magic mapping is pink. That's good to know. And let's use this on this. Potion of lower intelligence. Decrease your intelligence by 1. And that's why we definitely want to save those identify scrolls for potions, because we do not know what we're gonna get. Potential good start. I could see some issues arising. Let's see if the shop has anything more remarkable than what we have. Fairy magic would be good. I don't have the coin for it, so we're just gonna go forward. Now I am curious to see if we get a recharge on spells when we rest too. I would think so. Yes, we do. Awesome. Let's go ahead and level up. We're gonna up the sword again, just cause. I believe that also applies to the axe. A little bit. Little slide. I don't see me hanging on to the axe, if I'm being honest. I do see me hopefully going for something. Yeah, we're just gonna... It's better just to let the enemies activate those. Oh. I definitely see me going for more lighter weapons. This was not worth it. If I could prioritize speed over all of that, that would be perfect. I don't like those two working together. Now they're dead. You thought teamwork would help you? Oh, chicken's back. We'll keep you alive. It's a trap over there. Would definitely like to have the chicken activated. If I could pick it up and carry it with me. That was the best option for that. Fighter's gloves. I don't think that there's any reason to not check on all of these and see what they can give me. Oh, I'm cursed. +1 fire is absorbed by walls. And I cannot unequip. Okay, so there's the risk. Do I have an uncursing... Oh, nope. I got teleported, though. That's cool. Absorbed by walls. I have no idea what that means. The wall's gonna eat me? Again, a vengeful spirit. Okay. We do have a bit more coin. Let's see if we can't trade. Now, very fast, true, but not what we want. Weird Cestus. 1 to 2 damage, very fast attack. Definitely not what we want. We want something with good attack that's not slow. I would take a sword that does 3 to 6 damage per hit over this axe, if I'm being honest. Though 12 damage is real good. I should be using my spell more. Take that back. I should be using this spell more. Don't these give me fire resist? Yeah. Alright, sweet. Oh, there's somebody stuck in a cage. Cool. I don't know what your deal is. Alright, well, great. I have fire. Well, hey, you know what? Fire resist on a dragon. That's not bad. Let's see what's over here first. Yep. Okay. Would be remarkable. I'm definitely gonna regret this. Oof. That was the most frightening drop. the effect of the fire? It's what... Ah, that was... I mean, I'm glad that it didn't wake up. You don't get anything for killing the rats? I should stop killing the rats, then. Oh, Scroll of Uncurse. That's good. So what now? Oh, wall phasing. How do I... Oh! Okay. That has the potential to be really fun. Magic Rod. Definitely not something we're gonna need. So if I can do wall phasing, does that mean I can just, like... Oh, okay. Alright. Cool. Cool. Can I go down? I cannot. It's a pretty useful ability, I would have to say. Can I... Oh, you know what? I'm not even gonna risk it. I'm sure I can steal from the shop. I don't want to risk it. Maybe I should, just for out of curiosity's sake. No, Alex, don't do it. Don't do it. That would be... That's reckless. That's too reckless. Okay. What do I get? Translucent Bird Amulet. +1 dexterity, +2 speed, +1 poison resist. Is that better? I kind of like the Vengeful Familiar. We'll keep it. We'll keep it for now. I think the other item I just got is objectively better, but we're gonna keep what I got for now. Yeah, this wall face thing is gonna... It's gonna cut down on some stuff. Ooh. Obviously, I don't know what enemies do cold resist. I don't think we're gonna... We're not gonna want that forever. Okay, this one has a key on it. Gotta wait for this bad boy to come up here. I love how much gold we're making, though. Base lard. 1 to 4 damage. 2 to 5. Looks bad. Let's see. Spirit emitter. We're gonna keep axe. Axe is better. Axe is better. So I'm guessing we only get 1 key, right? Oh, the wall face screwed me. I wasn't paying attention. I reached level 9. I got a merchant background. Good stuff. I'm probably not gonna want to use it, but let's see what it do. Growing up as a merchant child has taught you how to bargain effectively. Start with 25 gold, discount at shops. Yeah, we're gonna table that for now. We're gonna keep what we got. Wall phase. Good to know. Good to know. Don't just walk aimlessly when you got wall phase. I guess that should have been obvious to me. I'm sure it was obvious to everyone but me. Alright, I think we can do this though. I think we can get out. We can get out of these caves. Spend an hour in these caves. More than an hour. In fact. Let's risk it. Let's see what it does. +1 luck, plus lightning resistance, and gold collector. That's good. I'm fine with that. I'm sure I said I'm fine with that about a bajillion times in this stream. You can make a drinking game out of it. I don't care. I won't be offended. I have to admit, I do feel a little out of it for this stream. But... I'm honestly not even sure who's watching right now. The chat has been fairly empty. That's not true. I did get an Amber Alert. I guess I shouldn't joke about that. I think it's kind of cool, though, that Amber Alert exists. Not that it has to exist, but I think it's good that it just exists in general. Like, that's such a smart way to use people's phones. There should be more stuff like that. I'm sure there are, like, a bajillion apps, but none of them particularly well known, I bet, or only known to a few people. What do you got for me, Shopkeep? Shiny old hood. Super speed. You know, I'm not really sure what topic of discussion to bring up. I'm just going to talk about RWBY. I've been watching RWBY. Oh, and You. I've been watching You and RWBY. Two pretty good shows. RWBY's a lot older. Came out in, like, the early to mid 2000s. But I find it interesting because it was made by Rooster Teeth, so purely internet-based show. And I always find those kinds of animations to be fun. You know, I grew up a lot around, you know, YouTube animations when they were just starting out on YouTube. Things like Newgrounds, but what sets RWBY apart is that it's 3D. So, the first season or two, it's got this sort of video game vibe, like video game cutscene vibe, which isn't bad, but it does mean that, you know, because it's an indie company working with a 3D model, no less. A lot of the animations are quick and only a few frames occasionally. The fight scenes are really well done. The fight scenes in RWBY are pretty amazing. And right now, I'm on Season 3. And what really fascinates me about Season 3 is the whole look feels completely different. Almost kind of reminds me of Cartoon Network when they transitioned to 3D animation. Like, a lot of the backgrounds in RWBY are much more defined in Season 3. And a lot of the character models are very different when it comes to background characters, is what I noticed. And I couldn't help but make a comparison. I'm like, this reminds me of something like Slugterra, which I think was actually Disney, if I remember right. So it reminded me a lot of Slugterra, in the way that style kind of looked. So it makes me curious. It makes me wonder what came first. RWBY kind of like breaking ground in that sort of style, or because RWBY even existed, more companies, and became so popular too, that maybe it became the inspiration for a lot of different 3D animations we don't even know. I would bet that it inspired a lot of the look of modern 3D animated shows. Because even the Dragon Prince, for as stylistic as it is, I mean, that too sort of has a similar vibe to it. I mean, I'm not an animator by any means of the word, so I could be completely and totally just wrong. I'm sure that if you ask somebody who studies that type of stuff, they'll probably be like, no, it's completely and totally different. But you never know where the kind of inspiration people draw from is. So I wouldn't be surprised if there are people who worked on the Dragon Prince saw RWBY, or maybe Slugterra, and those people saw RWBY. Like, I'm sure that if we ask enough, we'll find a few artists in more of the mainstream realm who were inspired by that style. And it is an anime. I don't know if it's more... I don't know if we would consider it to be more of a Western take on an anime. I don't think it is, but... like how Avatar, The Last Airbender, isn't an anime. It's a Western take on in anime, or at least sort of mimicking that style. Nickelodeon really was hitting it out of the park around the time that Last Airbender was out, because there were a few shows that tried to do more narrative storytelling. I think the issue falls into the fact that a lot of those narrative stories were more action based and were almost too story heavy. I remember trying to follow the X-Men cartoon in the 90s when that was out, and I could not for the life of me ever understand what was going on, because you miss one episode and all of a sudden you have no clue what's happening. Nice. That was one cartoon where if you missed anything, you were kind of out of luck. Same thing with the 90s Spider-Man, almost to a certain degree, when they started doing arcs. But I feel like at that point, that's just kind of your fault. I mean, even towards the end, Last Airbender became a show that was, at least for the final book anyway, something that you really had to follow episode by episode. But that's just because it was coming to an end. So we definitely didn't want to miss anything then. And to be honest, I haven't seen too many shows successfully do story-driven material. There's the Owl House and Amphibia, but those were cut short by Disney, because a lot of those animation companies have this idea that if the demographic isn't like kids specifically, then it's sort of a failed program, which I'm not sure if that's still the case. I do remember that was the case at a certain point. I can't imagine it would still be. Magic mapping. I love magic mapping. We missed the secret room up ahead. Ignore that accidental use of fire pillar. Don't want to go that way. I don't know if I'll be able to make it back up, if I'm being honest. But yeah, it's weird that for a little bit there, even if a show was successful in like a demographic that no one ever expected, it was considered to be sort of a failure if it didn't meet the normal target demographic. I'm gonna try using my flame on this. Put up a wall. Freaking pig enemies. I'm calling them pig enemies because they look like pigs. They're probably just goblins, regular enemies. Trying to cheese. Yes. Got it. Grotesque hammer. Coated with poison. Is that any better than +1 dex? +1 dex? Knockback? I'm gonna stick with what I got. Subtly increases... that's gonna be good. Hopefully I can find a scroll of Identify soon. Don't worry, rat. You're safe for now. I would definitely like to do more varied content on here, but I'm not sure how to switch the stream in the middle of a stream. I guess I could just go into the settings and change it manually, but Alright. We're gonna increase this. Because we are knights, so we're gonna increase it. Even if it doesn't do much now, I think it's gonna be real helpful in the long run. Let's see. Nothing there. There's definitely a little... Yep. Got him. Probably not worth it. That was. I love getting things in one hit. We got a bomb. That's gonna be good if we come up against a dragon. Is that another bomb? Chicken. I wish I knew... He must do something. Eventually. Maybe if I... Let me try dropping something in front of them. I didn't even think of that. Let's try... Okay, didn't mean to do that. Nothing? Alright. Purple scroll. I gotta stop doing that. Alright, purple scroll. Increase your poison resistance by 1. Ah! Yes, obviously. I don't know when we're gonna come across poison, but heck yeah, I want to be resistant to it. Oh. Come over here. Thank you. This axe will carry us throughout the whole game. Why did I do that? Stop killing the rats, man. They don't drop anything. Alright, we got a shockwave. I feel like this is gonna kill me. So I'm gonna switch back to that. You know, since we're only gonna have the one key, I might save it for that, just see what's in there. I swear, eventually I'm gonna stop. Ooh, plus cold resist, plus luck. Berserkitis. Don't know what that does. Scroll of identify. Let's... Potion of heals everything. Okay, let's... Maybe didn't need to use it right away, but... Okay, cool. This is still there. Definitely gonna drink this. Magic mapping is good. Damage of 99 on explosion. Alright, we're definitely gonna try to sneak up on the boss with that. And I'm not gonna throw it, guys. I'm not gonna throw it. I'm definitely gonna throw it and accidentally hurt myself. Oh. These slimes are really good. Okay. I don't think explosions can go through walls. Ooh, okay. Berserkitis. I think that's probably going to give me a small damage boost. Okay. Gonna sneak up. Oh. What? Ah, shoot. I'm so screwed. Ah! Screwed up. Alright. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to lean back a little bit in my chair, because I've been not doing that. We're gonna get comfortable, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. We're gonna get a bit more comfortable. My wrist is already angry at me. I don't normally play keyboard and mouse. I have to say, though, I played Cyberpunk with keyboard and mouse as a hey, ads here. I assume that means Dawn is not too far behind. But I started playing Cyberpunk with keyboard and mouse, and I've never played FPS games with keyboard and mouse before. Total game changer. Absolutely way better than controller. Also, Cyberpunk is a weird game of... I always get really into it for maybe a month, and then drop it, and that's not because the game is bad, because the game is fun. It is a fun game. Yep. It's a really fun game. I think it's suffering a little bit from too much to do. I mean, it's an open world game, so there's always going to be a lot to do. But it's definitely fun. I guess if I were to play it again, I'd probably just make it a game that I play when I have downtime. But I've been really trying to power through Tears of a Kingdom. And that game it's fun, but oh my god, is grinding for materials just the worst. And I feel like that's honestly probably the worst part. I spent probably the better part of an hour trying to get just one material. It's even worse for the higher grade items, because they require stuff from the dragons that fly around, which are found in the first game, which are found in Breath of the Wild. So that's not different. But those have a recharge time of 10 minutes IRL, and the dragons, they don't follow. From what I gather, they don't follow times in game. So if you were to find a dragon and then like sleep, you won't you won't find it sort of circling back. It's still going to be in whatever location you left it at when you went to go sleep, which might be a slight bug. So maybe they'll fix it. I know they've been fixing the duplication glitches that people have been finding, which I think sucks. Glitches in games are awesome. Little cheat codes, little glitches. I think that's what makes some games spectacular. And I think that's what's ruining certain games too, is like not having those glitches anymore. Because remember how awesome it was to go to the Scholastic Book Fair and they had those books with cheat codes for games. I mean, I know that those are intentional ones, but still. Keep games glitchy to make my life easier. Yeah, this is... I'm not sure what's protecting me right now, but something's protecting me. I'll have to look at my gear real quick. Looks like I got a small deflect. Yep. Just gotta power through it. What's giving me the deflect? Attackers will sometimes be poisoned. Reflects projectiles. There we go. Yep. Man, getting a dragon on the first floor is, like, bad luck. Maybe I should just start skipping that. It's just the loot that you get from killing them is too good, almost. Like, I don't want to miss out on potential gold and potential good equipment. That was I took the key. I definitely took the key. Definitely took the key. I did not. Did it not? No, there it is. Whew. I thought maybe it didn't drop a key for a second. Splash attack. Coated with poison. It's a good hammer. It's like a ball peen hammer almost. This bat's gonna kill me. Just come down here. Just put me out of my misery. Might be the first time I died to a bat. Nope. Won't be the first time. Definitely need to get more regular with my streams. But right now, I'm keeping things a little sporadic. I'll have to create like a schedule. You know, maybe like 3 times a week or twice a week. I could just stream. I guess if I wanted to, I could stream all day, every day. Aw, thanks, Adam. I appreciate it. I appreciate everyone and anyone who decides to jump in and watch these streams. Watch me die over and over and over again. I could even just start recording games outside of streams. That was something I wanted to do for a while. Was create just a Let's Play channel. You know, I think a lot of... It's funny because now it feels like YouTube is mainly a place for gaming. Whereas I felt like it used to have considerably more variety, but I think after animators and started getting sort of screwed over with the way that the way the algorithm started to work, and then also I think that sort of extended to the people who were doing more sketch comedy as well. It became a little bit more hostile, whereas with Let's Plays and games, you could sit for hours and record yourself. Honestly, I don't really have the right gear for it either. I mean, I'm pretty much just... all I have is OBS. I think I have like an old Elgato somewhere, because for a while I wanted to do streams with Let's Play channel with my friend, Drew. And I never uploaded anything that we made, because it was... I wasn't sure about what kind of stuff I wanted to record, and then the big issue that I constantly had was like desyncing audio. So I had to record audio separately from the capture device, because it would be fine for the first few recordings, but if I kept going at it for too long, eventually it would just kind of crap out. There's a worm. It's probably not gonna hurt me. I don't know why it would. We're gonna leave that one alone. Ugh. No, I don't wanna... Oh, magic mapping. Sweet. I don't wanna lose any decks. But yeah, the desyncing kind of killed it for me. Yeah, having a Let's Play channel, I think, gives me something to do. You could definitely just make snips and put them on TikTok. You could certainly do that. or YouTube Shorts anyway. But yeah, for the Elgato, I would just say if you're gonna record on an Elgato, also get like some other free audio software too, and just kind of like sync it up before you start recording, or don't do long recording sessions. That's my only advice on that. I'm not sure if Elgato has fixed that issue, or if that's just kind of, or if it's one of those things where they just kind of go like, well, that's just the gig. But I was really excited too. I even got like a snowball microphone and all that jazz. Ended up breaking, I would say, fairly quickly, if I'm being honest. But now I use a Yeti, and that's pretty good. There's a lot of, I think microphones have just gotten better. So honestly, when it comes to audio equipment, I wouldn't necessarily freak out about that too much, because even just like a USB mic is gonna be, it's gonna put you leagues above. Yep, this is where I die. Oh, well, maybe not. Yep, that's where I die. Even just a USB mic is gonna put you a league above other people. I'm not sure how good headset mics have gotten. I feel like you can definitely tell when somebody's using a headset mic more often than not. But I'm sure those have only gotten better too. Honestly, it's not a tech that I've deep dived into too much. But yeah, I feel like YouTube has really become mostly for gamers, and I kind of feel like that's not necessarily a bad thing, but it's one of those, it's funny to think about that now compared to like what it was before before all the controversy around YouTube started happening, which like I think set more of the tone for how things are now too, as well. And I honestly think that I think now is the time for somebody to come out with like a YouTube competitor. I think that the first -1 luck, 2 to 5 damage, 3 to 6 damage. You know what? I'll take -1 luck. That's fine. I'll take that. I think as iconic as YouTube is, I think most creators are now looking for alternatives, and Twitch is great, but it's not YouTube. And there hasn't been Vimeo, I don't know. There is a site that also does videos, but it's not as good because you have to pay to put longer, more high quality content on. Like, you have to buy subscription levels for it. So I have it for free, and what I do is I just edit down my videos so they're only like a second long, and then I upload them there as like trailers and just link it to my YouTube. So there's not really like a YouTube competitor, not for just regular shorts and Let's Plays. For streaming, sure. But I also think YouTube was pretty late in the stream game, so I don't even necessarily consider that to be a detriment on them. Because I don't think anybody predicted how big Twitch was going to get. I'm sure some people did, but I certainly didn't think Twitch was going to get any bigger than the Red Let's Play that was happening. The Pokemon Red Let's Play that was going on. God, this is... Fighting the dragon is the worst at the beginning. That stun is great. It doesn't last nearly long enough, though. Yeah. Yes, this is a good spot. Stay here. Cheese it. Cheese it. Come up. Nope, go back down. If only had something for fire resist. Oh, whoa, ho! That was unexpected. I'm not gonna survive. Yep. COVID helped Twitch? I think even before COVID. Honestly, I think even before COVID, I think Twitch was blowing up. I think we got more Twitch streamers, for sure. I think streaming hit a massive uptake during COVID because people couldn't go anywhere and they were dying for something to do. I was one of the I mean, you could call me lucky, you could call me not lucky, but I was one of the few lucky people to still have a job during COVID. Although, honestly, my job was not. I wasn't really at risk for COVID, but I worked at Goodwill, and I was taking photos at the time of some of the items in the back, and my main concern was that we would get something that would eventually give us COVID. And I could have stayed. I could have stayed on COVID unemployment. I don't really... I probably should have. I would have made way more money staying on unemployment than I would having a job. But I think that if I had that mindset, I wouldn't have gotten the opportunity I got during COVID to work in the office that I worked at, which was great. So I'm thankful and I'm not thankful, I guess I should say. But I honestly wouldn't have any idea what to do with myself. Like now, while I'm in between freelance gigs. Which I always want something to do. So I think this might be the run. I say that all the time, but this is definitely going to be the run. Where I at least... Oh, gosh. Alright, I take that back. I take that back a bajillion times. Actually, I'm getting some cool little ads there. Ooh, I'm going to have them fall. Nope. Okay. I don't like... This guy's a bit better than the... Gotta stop hitting space. Yeah, the controls in this game are weird, because spacebar is not jump. Spacebar is inventory. And S is jump. It's a weird one. But I'm here for it. I'm here to suffer through the weird controls. Because I'm just gonna get used to it. Yeah. Death protection sounds good. Oh, okay. We got an enchanted scroll this time around. That's good to know. Lightning resist. Not too useful, at least not right now. Potion of luck. Yep, I'll do that. I'll take that. Bit more luck could do me some good. I love the clear floors. I don't like to leave any floor left unfinished. Especially when I know there's a secret. Not there. Maybe up here? Alright, I'll leave that. Secrets are just extra. I'm fine with leaving some extra stuff. No unique weapons this time around. Ugh. Probably could have mitigated that better. I need, like, one of those wrist bumps. Halo Infinite Season 4 soon. You gonna give it a play? Halo Infinite is free, right? The only thing that costs money is the campaign. Or is that still the case? I thought that was the case when it initially came out. Chance to turn into miss when hurt. I'm gonna keep this. Protected by Spirit's way better. I mean, if it's free. I'm sure I'll want to spend money on cosmetics. Because you know what? Even though it's funny, because I used to think that cosmetic transactions were like, bad. But, you know, honestly, I don't really care anymore. I think I like good customization, and, you know, if cosmetics have a hand in helping the game more, I don't really mind. I think it's worse in I will. If I do Halo Infinite, I will for sure hit you up and I'll let you know. I've got at least one other person that I wouldn't mind playing Halo Infinite with. Two. But yeah, I think wasn't for a while Destiny sort of guilty of like matching players up with people who had a lot of skins. To try and it was like a calculated thing where it's like if you didn't have any skins, or if you didn't spend money on the game, they would match you up with players who have. Jeez, I'm getting trashier. I don't like that practice so much, but I don't think any other place has been accused of that, so maybe they died down. What is this? Powerful photonic energies. Ah. Alright, well, we're gonna have to go this way, so. This game is brutal, I have to say. I don't know why I do this to myself. I should honestly just play Gungeon or Isaac, but I feel weird about that because I've already played those games quite a bit. Not on Steam, but like, just in general. Yeah. Oh! I lived! I lived! Haha! No. Don't you kill me. Don't 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 kill me. I'm dead. Oh my god. There we go. Oh, really? Is water a natural counter to fire? Acertic. After a while, the game's just like, you've reached level 100, and you haven't done anything, so we're just gonna give it to you. What is Acertic? You've taken an ascetic vow. Wearing equipment will break your holy vow. Increase stats for each floor beaten without equipment. Oh my god. That's brutal. That's brutal. Breaking holy vow is permanent? That's brutal. There's no way. Not right now, anyway. Definitely not right now. We're gonna stay the course. We're gonna stay the course. If I can at least get through the first area, I'll consider it like a personal victory. Yes, that's right. I've been playing for hours and I haven't even gotten past the first area because I'm so trash at these kinds of games. Because it's just a different way of thinking, you know? It's a totally different way of thinking through a game. And just not being able to dodge or move freely. It's just not something I'm used to. Or even running away from any kind of enemy in the starting area is just a little foreign. But maybe that's what I need to do. Maybe that's the only way I'm going to make it, is if I just, next time I encounter like a boss monster, just run away. You know? It's just not in the cards, right? That just might have to be my philosophy for it. Oh my gosh. Like if I want to make it. Damaged ring. Defense, fire resist, reflects projectiles. That's good against a dragon. Not that I want to fight a dragon again. Bats, no problem. Slime's a little tricky, but like, you can get some before they attack. Not too bad. Don't want to waste coin on that yet. Because I don't have any coin to waste, really. Book of Flame Filler. I'll take it. Just cuz. So far, I've only really gotten one cursed item. I assume you don't get any first area. Yeah, see, like that, I'm just gonna ignore. I guess I could probably take the goblin guy on, but dragons, just no way. We're gonna come over here just to see what's new. I always like it when a slime activates a trap. Oh, and he follows me. Okay, cool. Honestly, I'll give him a shot over here, but I don't really feel like... Wizard hat? That's useless for me. Oh, see, he's a bit easier. He doesn't hit as hard. And he's a bit more predictable. If you can get him to smack into a wall, he does stun himself. Yeah. Honestly, that's probably the only mini boss I'm gonna win against in the beginning, like flat out. Resplendent crossbow. Okay, almost fell on the spikes there. We're gonna leave. We'll leave the slime. We'll let the slime live. Okay, blue is magic mapping, always good. Freezing, strength, speed, intelligence, always ready to fire as long as you reload after shooting. We'll give it a shot. Wizard hat. +1 intelligence, +1 4. Yeah, I mean, I'll wear it because I don't have any other helmets. No other equipment to speak of. I honestly, yeah, so I think lesson is, unless I got a super good weapon right out the gate, we're just going to leave the dragon alone. I know you're probably thinking, why did it take you like 2-3 hours to figure that out? Well, it didn't. Okay, I knew in my heart of hearts that I wasn't going to be able to beat a dragon. I just didn't want to admit it, alright? And I did beat it a few times. Just not often enough where it would be a good idea to keep attacking. It's tough. A lot of games encourage kind of running away now when enemies are too tough. which I'm fine. I'm fine with it. Just remember the good old days when you could beat any enemy at any time, as long as you were good enough. When it sound old, back in my day, games were better. I mean, it's always formulaic, isn't it? Games always follow some sort of pattern with whatever's popular. I do miss the collectathon games, Jak and Daxter, Spyro, Crash. Although Crash came back. Shame that it didn't reignite, that zeal for, collectathon games like I was hoping it would. But I think Crash is probably that's a tough game to start out with, I think, if that was the plan. Just because, it's tough. I mean, even the... I mean, not as rage-quitty as the original, but it's still tough. We'll wear it. Let's see. Chance to turn into mist when hurt, vitality and cold resist. It's fine. I have no idea what this is, and I don't feel like... If I had some extra equipment, maybe? Maybe this? Speed and defense minus... Ooh, demonic familiar. Commonly used to ward off evil. I'll keep it. I don't care if I'm lightning resist. It's down. Look at that. That is boss. That is boss. Ooh. Recharge. Nope. Not quite what we're looking for. We're looking for a scroll of identify. Oh, God. Ah. Those gaps. Those gaps are tough. Those gaps are tough. Alright. Why, yes, I am bad at Vagante. How did you know? Speedrun. F. Yep. Please respect in chat. You missed it when I drowned because the slime was on top of me and I couldn't get away from it. I do like that kind of silliness. Anybody else see Across the Spider-Verse? It was was it Across the Spider-Verse? I think so. Through the Spider-Verse, Across the Spider-Verse. Anyway, second Spider-Verse movie. Good movie. I enjoyed it quite a bit. I think it'll be at, you know, best animated movie of the year, no doubt. I don't want minus luck. Sorry, I like gold, and I like things. Yeah, I will try to kill that. No. See, that's the kind of issue you run into there. That was just unfortunate placement. You guys still hear me good? If I'm over here? Still hear me well? Am I too far away from the mic? I might be. Just want to lean back for a second. I could do Minecraft Let's Plays, but those guys are ridiculous. They're so good. Still good. Clear. Okay, cool. I'm just gonna lean back for a bit because my back is killing me. I have an office chair. I got these wheels specifically that are supposed to let you be able to roll around on carpet. Not the best, but not the worst. Dude, the people who do Minecraft Let's Plays always have... They always have, like, the craziest content, I think. You're either bad or funny. Yeah. Well, I think you're either... I think for Minecraft, you're either funny or you make how-to videos. Or good and it's a bit of a yikes. Yeah. I think to be a successful Minecraft YouTuber, you either always do it with a group of friends because Minecraft is always better with more people, or you do like here's the newest update, or you do like mod showcases. Which modded Minecraft is amazing. I love modded Minecraft. I haven't played Minecraft in a very long time. Like a very, very long time. And it's still super popular, which is great. If you made Minecraft, you never have to work another day in your life because you've already done it, you've already succeeded. You've made the game. Go home. And I think the updates they do are just like random stuff. You've only ever played vanilla? Ah, dude, you've gotta try modded Minecraft at least once. There's just so much crazy stuff. Half of it doesn't work. The mod packs are usually the way to go because those are people who spend like hours making mods. They have like quest book mods and stuff like that, so you feel like you're progressing, like you're just naturally progressing through the mod. Yogscast has a lot of Minecraft, like, sort of like mod quest showcases. And, I mean, honestly, just pick one of those and run away with it. I think I'll go till 11:30. This stream has been, for me, this hasn't been my best stream. I think my second stream was probably my best. I took it down because I wanted to edit it down because I felt like there was a lot of dead space. This one's definitely gonna have to be an edit because there is so much dead space. Okay, we got our identifier. We're gonna drop that because we don't want that. I don't know what this is. Yes! Enchanting scroll. Plus defense. I mean, yeah, I would say if you have the opportunity. Yeah, I think Yogcast still holds up pretty decently. It's become a lot more just like... I mean, I like it. I think it's a lot. I think it's chill. Yogscast content is just, like, really good. Really good background noise, and then when you do tune in, it's usually really good. I used to watch them constantly, and I was subscribed to, like, 2 or 3 of their channels. Just because I enjoyed what they were making so much. I think for a while there they were moving away from, yes. For a while there they were moving away from, game content. And they were doing a lot of skits and, just trying some stuff out. And I don't think it necessarily worked well. But I think the only reason why it didn't work well was because they were doing it on their main channels. And I think once you become known for a certain thing, especially on YouTube, it's really hard to break away unless you're willing to have a drop in view for a while and kind of just risk losing some subscribers. I mean, that's kind of what happened with Team 4 Star when they stopped doing abridged content. Which, honestly, I no flack on them for kind of giving that up, because they had to deal with so many copyright issues, and I think after a while, it just stopped becoming worth it. So, I know they got some flack for that, but honestly, I don't blame them. I have a hard time blaming YouTubers who decide that they need to change their content, especially for people that do animation projects. Man, there were so many canceled animation projects for YouTube, like mid 2010s, just because of the way that YouTube was structured. It caused a lot of animators to kind of give up. I don't want to manage 4 different channels because I want to do different content every now and then. I mean, if your channel is... Honestly, I think being genuine is also, like, just good, too. I also don't want to give into algorithm stuff. I agree with that. I think so many people who make YouTube their living will always talk about the algorithm. And I think it just becomes honestly, I think it's mostly just a numbers game, right? Like, you're obviously going to have, like, statistics that tell you, like, oh, this content was much better than this content. And, like, more people wanted to watch this. And then I think it's just up to you at that point to decide what you want to... Oh, you thief. Alright, I'm gonna... Yep. Alright, I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. I'm probably gonna regret that later, but for now, it's... Fighting that dragon was not... Yeah, see, I didn't gain a level. That's fine. That's fine. That's the risk, right? Dark Caves 3. Oh my god, there's a... Ah, jeez. Friggin' worm. I think that only happens if I stick around for too long. This axe is pretty good, so I'm not hurt on equipment, I don't think. I'm more hurt on scrolls and identifiers for potions, because I don't want to take the wrong potion. Gotta love a game where items are in breakable objects. Honestly, in regards to stat ups and things like that, this game is pretty forgiving. I do think it's like, may the RNG be with you when it comes to getting what you need when you need it, but... So the rat doesn't give you anything, so I don't understand why it's here. I don't want to kill the rat. The rat is my friend. I will name him Ratatouille, even though that's not the rat's name in Ratatouille. It's Remy. There's your Pixar knowledge for the day. Did you know? The rat in Ratatouille is named Remy. Anybody else feel like Pixar's been pumping out a lot of movies lately? I mean, no shame on them. I just feel like we've gotten so much Pixar stuff lately. It's not bad. It's just like, I'm trying to think, because I honestly I feel like we've gotten a new movie every year. I don't know if that's unusual though. Watch me finesse. Oh, I made it. Maybe it's because of, like, Disney Plus. They've just been able to make more stuff, like things that maybe projects that they don't think would necessarily do well in terms of a theatrical release, but definitely something that would do well for, like, let's say, streaming. I mean, more power to them. I can't think of another of a time when we have had more Pixar content than we currently do. I don't have enough money. And I don't know if I want to stick around here very much longer. Okay. That one was on me. That was on me. I rushed it. I rushed it. Death, death. Death, death, death. I mean, it's called a Let's Die for a reason, right? If I wasn't dying, it would just be a Let's Play. I should probably do, like, more regular game content, too. Maybe have 3 games going. Maybe I could do, like, a different game every stream. That wouldn't be such a bad idea, I don't think. I would totally just become a straight up... I would try to do more just, like, straight up roguelites. The only problem is I feel like a lot of the roguelites that I've seen popping up lately have been, like, deck builders. And I'm not particularly good at, deck builders. Not that I'm great at this, you know? But again, it's just a different kind of thinking. Card games in general, not my forte. You can tell my girlfriend. You can ask my girlfriend. I've lost every single Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel I've ever played to her. She's honestly too good. She even lets me use her decks, and I still can't. I still can't win. And then I'll be like, oh, let's... Here, you try winning with this deck. And then she does. And I'm like, fuck. Because I just cannot win with... I can't win. I need to buy more cards so that I can win. That's the way it goes, right? I mean, not that having more cards would help me, but I might get, like... I might find a build that works for me. But Yu-Gi-Oh's so different from what it was. I just buy, like, the classic, like, shuffle decks, like, that are just random assortments of cards. It's true. It is true. I am abysmal. Now, if I had all 5 pieces of Exodia, and then I could just say, I automatically win, according to the rulebook, which I don't think was actually a rule. I think that's just what people said, but that probably was true at a point. Because, I mean, the 5 pieces don't really do anything separately. Maybe Pokemon. Maybe I could win a Pokemon game. A Pokemon card game. I have plenty of cards. But, I mean, let's be honest. We only collect Pokemon for the full arts, right? Ladies and gentlemen? Just for the cards that look cool. They're actually coming out with a new set. I mean, that's not that amazing. See? Okay, so for the level, I don't think that it's on full clear, but I think there's enough enemies per level. I'd play you. Yeah, Adam. I gotta build a deck, and my first game's gotta go to my girlfriend, because she's also stated that I have enough cards to make a deck and I just need to do it. The only problem is energy cards, right? Honestly, I'd probably have a blend of classic and new. I actually don't know. Because it's Pokemon, so, I mean, like, obviously there are going to be banned cards, but, like, they probably don't have banned sets, right? Oh, yeah? I used to play with my... I played once with my brother. Well, nobody invited me to play with you guys. Adam, you and I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh, or we played Yu-Gi-Oh that one time against it was a 3-person duel. You, me, and Eric. if I remember right. And I think we... Man, I don't remember if I did well in that or not. Probably not. I don't even think we knew the rules, really. I'm sure you guys did. I for sure didn't. I still don't. I mean, it's been explained to me a dozen times, and I still would ask every single time, can I summon this card? Like, if I sacrifice this card? Yeah. We played Yu-Gi-Oh! Once. And I had a decent-ish deck. I think. I'm so... Because the problem... Okay, so the way... the way that my girlfriend plays, which is the correct way, is she is very, very full-on defense to the point where I find it so difficult to make any kind of move because I don't want to leave myself exposed in the slightest. Okay, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. In Pokemon, I might be able to put up a bit better of a fight, alright? In Pokemon, I might be able to put up a bit better of a fight. And I don't know if we can really use our duels as a baseline for how good I am in Yu-Gi-Oh! Because you have every single card from, like, the OG series. So I might be an average duelist. Yeah, your defense is impenetrable. Like that worm's defense was impenetrable. Actually, I probably could have beaten that worm. I don't know, Adam. What I do know is that the best card in Yu-Gi-Oh! Is Petite Dragon. That's the best card in Yu-Gi-Oh! Undefeated. It has to be in my deck. Much to the chagrin of Kirsten. It's in my deck. It shouldn't be in my deck. It's an awful card. I could probably win. I could. Let me say this: I could probably win more Pokemon games, and that I could Yu-Gi-Oh games. I think. And I could probably... make a decent-ish Yu-Gi-Oh deck. I mean, I think my problem was that I went for Dragon, and I don't have any cards for dragons, really. I have a few good dragon cards, but I don't have enough to base a whole deck off of it. Which is my own issue, because I just really like the 5-headed dragon as a summon. I don't know. Pokemon. We're gonna have to set up a small friendly... I'd be down. It could be Kirsten, you, Don, and me. Ugh, minus 1 luck. I don't care anymore. I don't care about the luck stat. I either have it or I don't, right? Sure, just affects drop. It'll all come down to the assist cards. But I think, honestly, I do like the way that because I'm not like a big card player, right? So I don't build like decks on decks on decks, you know? And I don't think that way when it comes to strategy. But my girlfriend does, Kirsten does, and she has so many different kinds of decks. I don't know. I don't think it matters. We don't have to play. We wouldn't have to play by official rules. I wouldn't hold you back like that. If you want to bust out the Rayquaza deck, I don't care. Go for it. Then I'll bust out my Typhlosion deck. Oh, just because I like Typhlosion. He's got to be in my deck. Honestly, like I said, I don't know. I haven't looked at like the cards that I've gotten or received or anything like that. I have a binder full of Evolving Skies. Just because I really wanted that Umbreon card. Which I did get, sold separately. Man, let me tell ya, it's Pokemon is a cruel, cruel mistress. Actually, fun fact, did you know there was a bit of a scandal for Pokemon cards because they were purposely, I think, man. So for Evolving Skies, anyway, there was whoever was like putting cards in packs was purposely like leaving some cards out of packs so that they could sell them separately. So, like, that's why, you know, even if you bought, like, a bajillion packs of Evolving Skies, your odds of even getting the rarer cards was, like, 0 to none because of that. And I do love Pokemon. I mostly get it for the... Like, I'll mostly get it for the full arts at this point. You know? I think if it wasn't for full art cards in Pokemon... I probably wouldn't have had a rekindled interest in it. I mean, I've got 3 Crown Zenith boxes that I haven't opened yet, and I have a legendary Yu-Gi-Oh collection box that I haven't opened yet because I have a bit of a philosophy of the longer you wait to open up a pack, the better the cards will be when you do open them. Which isn't based on anything, it's just superstition. So the longer you wait, the greater your odds. That's like the only bit of card superstition that I have. Also, when it comes to Yu-Gi-Oh, always have Maneater Bug in your deck. Always. I got... there... I think a refresher game before the actual one would help. It's been a while since I played, and there are a lot of new ways to evolve Pokemon now. Yeah, I don't even know... That's a good point. I don't even know how you evolve Pokemon in the card game now. It used to just be... It used to be that if you had it in your hand, you had to sacrifice so much energy, I thought, before you could summon it. I don't know about anymore. Evil Transformation, a forbidden technique developed by cursed Yeah, of course I'm gonna freaking use it. Alright, let's see what we got here. I should have... That's an enchantment. This is way better. Decrease my intelligence? No. Kirsten, you'll help me make my deck, right? For the tournament? Or is this everyone for themselves? It's okay if it is. Just anything that can give me a leg up. Basic Pokemon on the field for one turn, then you play the evolution on top of the basic the next turn. That's a simple way. Oh, okay. I don't even know. I don't know about VMAX. Just put 60 Pokemon in your deck, that's all you need. Yeah, don't put any of the trainer cards or any of the item assists in there. Just fill it up on Pokemon, right? Fuck. This has gotten away from me a little bit. Farsighted. That's probably for Rangers. What do you guys think? One more run of this. See how far I can get. Maybe go to midnight. Surprised my cat hasn't wanted in. My cat already in here? No, cat's not in here. Requires... I think that's the stipulation. I have no idea. Probably. Because usually every card... Usually every VMAX card has like a different part in the deck. I don't even know. I collect Pokemon for vanity. I don't collect it for play value. There was a while. I mean, I'm glad that Pokemon cards are now easier to get. They weren't for a bit. Sorry, I just moved my microphone there for a bit. It was actually nice because I don't resell. So when I would go to my local comic book store, my brother and we would buy bricks of cards, and the shop owner didn't have any issue letting us do that because we weren't trying to resell. But when we did do that, we would just buy one. I think one time we bought two, but typically we would just buy one. Because, you know, we wanted to leave cards for the kids. But now I just go to Walmart. I'll just take all the cards. Just take them all. No one's buying them now. The Pokemon hype train for resale has dwindled. Now it's all about Magic the Gathering. I guess it's always been about Magic the Gathering, right? Especially with the amount of releases that they're doing. You guys are having your own little conversation. That's fine. I'm just dying. I want this chest, but I won't tempt it because it's a dragon. That was not worth it. Not for a dagger. Spirit emitter, that could be good. I just need damage. I'm gonna use this because healing wand. This is gonna be a game changer, right? If it replenishes, that's gonna be amazing. Okay, there's your recharge. It's magic mapping. Yes. Heals every... Yes, okay, cool. Now we have potions. I appreciate it. Honestly, I don't mind. I wish I knew more about the card game, so I could participate more. Because I only played Pokemon seriously once with my brother, and it was the first time that we ever played, because we used to play Yu-Gi-Oh more than we would play Pokemon because of the anime, and we didn't know how to play Yu-Gi-Oh the proper way. We just knew there were life points, or at least I didn't anyway. I was too young to like understand the rules, and I just wanted to play. Okay, so the healing wand doesn't replenish. That's good to know. I kind of wasted that. Hopefully I can find another scroll of recharge. I apologize for the stream. I feel like it definitely hasn't been my best. Honestly, there hasn't been too much that I've been up to, really. So, there's not a whole lot of life update to talk about. Just trying to get back into freelancing, trying to rekindle my motivation for things like editing, and it's a bit tough to kind of edit, I think, content like this, just because I'm not used to it. And really the only kind of edited game content that I've seen hasn't necessarily been from streams, but from either lone Let's Plays or just like quick cut content on YouTube Shorts. So it's a little hard to get a sense of what I'm looking for when it comes to stuff like this. I was editing a short that my friends and I made, but they're kind of reevaluating the idea. That's honestly, it's not that it's a bad idea. It's just combination of just getting the right tone for it. What's the freelance work? So I recently worked as a production assistant on a television show called Street Outlaws for 5 days, and it was super great. Everyone on set was super nice. I worked with the director of photography, which was really cool, and not something that I was expecting to get out of that experience in the slightest. So that was, I think, pretty lucky. Ooh, increased chance of finding magic items. That's great. Uncursed. That's good. And I think overall it was really good. I have another freelance gig coming up at the end of the month, to run audio for a marching band. It was cool. Long hours though, very long. I mean, that's kind of to be expected. And it honestly, I think if you're not really expecting to work until 1 in the morning loading stuff up, I think it feels a bit more brutal. Definitely unloading the trucks was the easiest part. Loading the trucks back up was way more difficult because, you know, you start taking things out of bins and then nothing goes in quite the same way and all this stuff gets moved around. I think we handled it in a really good way. And there was a lot more leftover food than I think anyone was expecting. Simply because we went on so many food runs because, like, the locations that we needed to get snacks from were just like plumb out of almost everything. And when you go on food runs, they have specific items that they want for, like, you know, the producers, like the people that are, you know, that are like the most important people on set. And we just had a hard time finding some of the stuff that they wanted. Not because it was like crazy weird or anything like that, just because when we went to go get stuff, the Walmarts and the Krogers and the Targets, they weren't restocked. This is an exit. Curious about how to get to that exit. Probably give the key to her, and then maybe she does something with it. That's my guess. And I got to drive a box truck. First time I ever drove a car that big, a vehicle that big. That was scary, but cool. And yeah, all in all, it was just a really great experience. It made me want to learn just like other stuff, just so I could expand what I was learning there. So I'm excited to run audio for a marching band because I think that's kind of unique, and I think that's really different. And I've worked with the company that's doing the work before, and it's a much more casual, or at least when I worked it was a much more casual crew. It is stressful. But honestly, it isn't because you don't feel like you're going. I didn't feel like I was going that fast, even though I was going like 60. The only thing that's stressful is switching lanes, which I was not able to do. I was not great at switching lanes. I stayed in one lane the entire time. But like, if you know when to slow down, and brake, it's way better. Don't kill the chicken. The chicken doesn't give you anything if you kill it. I can't pick it up either, which sucks. Can I buy anything from the shop? That would be great. I really want that. I'm not sure if they're recording it, because when I worked with this company before, we were live streaming a gymnastics competition. So I think we might be live streaming stuff again. It's just this time I won't be doing the camera work, although I might be. The last 2 times I worked with them, they had some production assistants that couldn't make it. So I ended up doing the camera work on those as well, which was fun. But yeah, sometimes people don't show up, so you have to kind of take on a little extra, but that's okay. I'm trying to get more. I got a little guy. Trying to get more editing gigs, but that's really on me because I haven't updated my portfolio in a very long time because I haven't edited a whole lot. When I do edit, I feel like I'm really good at it, but it's really just a matter of having the right stuff to edit, so. Or not even the right stuff, just stuff to edit, right? So, once I find my footing a bit better, I think it'll be great. I have a few friends that do a lot of freelance gigs in Tennessee, and they seem to enjoy it quite a bit. If I could, I wouldn't mind staying more Ohio-based. Especially if I get my rep up more, then I could probably take gigs that would pay for travel, which would also be cool. But I want to have a wide skill set. That's on you, chat. That's on you. I wasn't paying attention. Who pays attention? Alright, I'll give it one more go. Give it one more go. It's been 3 hours of me in this one location. You just executed yourself. I did. That's my bad. Like I said, not been my strongest for this. Maybe I'll stream Despot's game next week. At least if I die in that, it's a bit more involved. I'm fine with less intelligence. I don't need intelligence. I got sword, I swing it. Boom. Done. I did it. Attackers will get pushed back. That's fine. Ooh, shock is good. I don't know, you think I can kill the dragon with shock? Probably, right? You can tell he's about to do something stupid. Die. Yes! That was pure luck. Honestly, yeah, I feel kind of the same. I feel kind of the same way. When I worked an office job, I was slightly remorseful that I was working an office job. And now that I'm not working an office job, I feel remorseful that I'm not working an office job. Thank you. So it's kind of like a catch-22, right? Like, yeah, I'm glad that I can... I'm glad that I can freelance. I am. That's awesome. It's just a matter of lining up enough work consistently throughout, like, a week or a month to make it more worth it. That's the issue. And then on top of that, you know, you know, I'm thankful that I have people in my life that have been trying to, that have really been trying to keep me motivated to do things, and that have the confidence in me to keep trying. Because I think if I didn't have that, I think it'd be a lot harder. Yeah, it's tough when you want to make art your living, because, you know, it's kind of funny because teachers, you know, in school would kind of tell you, like, you know, hey, if you do want to do art for a living, it's gonna be tough. So it's not like no one ever warned us that, like, trying to make and create for a living, you know, wouldn't be tough. But it's the amount of time that you have to put into it before you can make it something, you know, before you can make it something that you want to either show to people, or before you can make it into a living. That's the hard stuff. And most of the people that are able to do art for a living, you know, that have the, I mean, you know, let's be honest. Being an artist for a living requires a lot of skill, and it requires a lot of good fortune. And that's not me crapping on anybody that does art for a living, because that is tough. But most of the people I think that are able to do art for a living sort of already had that in mind when they were younger, and, you know, really know what they're doing, and that's cool. I will drink this now. And then I think it's also, like, you know, some of us just have a hard time. Why would I ever drink this? Have a hard time with trying. Trying is hard. Trying is scary. Trying means failure. Nobody wants to fail, but you have to fail. As long as you have people in your life that are able to boost you up and kind of keep you on track, then I think we'll be fine. Thank gosh for lightning resist. Forehead. Oh, yep. I am just gonna. Oh, I just wanna shock the worm. Can I just shock the worm in here? Oh my god, I killed it. I actually killed it just by shocking it in the water. No matter what happens in this run, that will be my greatest achievement. Hey man, to be fair, I think we all thought we would be dead by the time we turned 18, so... At least I did. I thought 21, but then I turned 21 and I was still alive, and I was like, what? That's not fair. I'm glad I got to do film stuff in high school. That was like lucky for me, because that kind of gave me a bit of a head start on what I wanted to do. The only downside is was the favoritism. There was a bit of favoritism. I think that's true of most art schools, right? Fucking hell, what is wrong with me? God damn. What is wrong with me? I hate Boulder Crushes. We got one more. Look, I got one more in me. I got one more in me. I don't feel old. I'll feel old when I turn 27. I'm already having existential crisis about it. Maybe that means I'll die early. Who knows? But I don't feel... I'll feel old when I'm 27. So I got a few more months. I don't know why 27. I probably won't feel old when I'm 27. I'll probably be like... I don't feel old right now. I barely feel like an adult. Which I guess is a good thing and a bad thing. It's been almost 3 decades. Don't say that, Kirsten. Don't say that. Let's not... I don't want to think of time in terms of decades. 28 is goal. Don't you want to... I have at least an existential crisis for, like, a few hours a day that usually eats up a lot of my time. Of, like, man, what am I doing? It's like I should be doing, like, a bajillion of other things right now instead of, like... I think it's like you gotta get rid of like I think I gotta get rid of like the guilt mindset of like, oh man, I could be doing a million things right now and I'm not doing any of them, because that doesn't motivate me. That just kind of demotivates me, weirdly enough. We all have things we want to do, right? I think that's the lesson in life. We all have things we want to do. We've all, you know, we all have different motivations, and I think, you know, I think eventually we'll get there through whatever strange ways we do. Eventually, I'll stop throwing. Subtly increases weapon reach. Minus vitality. No. No. Curse. Okay. I'm fine with that. No, I don't want to subtract strength. Alright, I'm just gonna... I'm not gonna risk it, but I want to. I want to so bad. Alright, this time I'm not going to be crushed by a rock. I'm going to drown. Different. That's right, this whole time I never really wanted to beat the game. Bomb, yay. I'm gonna equip you. I don't know. Jesus. I don't know. Should I just start sending these potions, or do you think I should wait for a scroll? Because I could die. Or get stat decreases. I'm not too bothered by that, if I'm being honest. Alright, well, at least now I know. Oh my god. One more time. One more time. One more time. After this, that's it. Swear to God. Up and down. Yay, I reached level 12. What did I? Snake Eater. Poison resist. +1 poisoner. +2 speed. +1 light use. Alright, we're gonna keep with what we got. We're gonna keep with what we got. We got one more run on us. One more solid run. Then I'll release you all. Not that I have any power of keeping you here, but... Ah, you bitch. This is not going to be... Ah, I made it. That would have been bad. Ah, dead. You died too. Oh, nope. Do you guys ever have to read a book in school called 3 Cups of Tea? Did you not drown me, dude? Drown me? Yes. That was a book about a guy who was supposed to be a biography about a guy who built schools in, like, the Middle East. And it turns out that he lied about, like, half of the book. And my history teacher apologized to us for, like, making us read a false story. It's a pretty... Look, even though it's fake, it's a pretty good book. It does keep you interested. But it's... They had to change it from... They had to change it from fiction to... Or they had to change it from non-fiction to, like... non-fiction. Because... He fabricated... I think he fabricated the entire thing. I don't know if any of it was true. I think he fabricated the village that he quote-unquote helped. I just remember we got an apology because our teacher was like, I didn't know this was, like, not true. Boulder, that's what I fucking need. Boulder protection. It's not worth it. Yeah. Yep. It's totally... It is fiction. I don't think he ever got in trouble for it either. I think it was like a story for like a day. And then he was like, yeah, I did that. I was like, I messed up. Stop being so strong, guys. Gosh. Here without killing that guy, because I should be able to kill him. Yep. Alright. Ah! Fuck a duck. Alright. Well, we didn't get far. But that was my first time coming back into this game in a while. Obviously, not my forte. I see. I don't think it was. I don't think it was just an embellishment, because he talked about like escaping the Taliban, because like at one part in the story he gets captured by the Taliban, and he like escapes with like the help of like the U.S. Army. Yeah. Well, I think that was the thing, right? Like, I think he just wanted... some kind of weird pseudo-fame. That was the easiest way to do it. I don't know whatever happened to that guy. Probably doesn't write anymore. We also had to read a book that taught us how to brew beer, which the teacher didn't realize when she assigned it. It was like the drinks of the world, and it was supposed to be about like, oh, this is where coffee got popular. I'll do one more run while I talk about this, because I think this is a genuinely like a pretty funny story. So we had to read a book that was talking about like coffee and wine and tea and all these different kinds of drinks, because the unit we were learning in history was going to be about the Renaissance and European history, so it tied in. But when she assigned the book, our teacher didn't realize that it was like, this is how you brew beer for the beer section. So she sent out an email to everybody being like, hey, just skip this chapter. Don't read this part of the book. And obviously I didn't, because I barely read the book anyway. It was very, very boring. And no offense to anybody who finds that kind of stuff interesting. The most interesting part was coffee, because that was like, oh, here's what like French philosophers drink. I'm like, oh, that's interesting. But every other part of that book was just so dull, and just pretty much things that you could interpret even if you didn't know anything about like drinks. Like, did you know tea was for poor people and rich people in England, and it was like the great unifier? I'm like, yeah, no duh. Like, I could have interpreted that easily. And then wine is wine, people drank it. That's pretty much wine's big deal. Everyone drank it. But yeah, so when we got back to class after reading it over the summer, she also issued an apology. It was funny because it was the same year as we had to read 3 Cups of Tea. So we got apologies from 2 teachers based on the books that they gave us. Which is just wild. Because honestly, I don't think anybody cared, High school students don't care about crap like that. They probably find it more interesting than half the stuff we read. Which I actually got out... I got out of an entire unit in school because I did mock trial. And we were reading... Unfortunately, it was probably one of the more interesting units because it was like Julius Caesar. It was like the betrayal of Caesar. And we were reading the book, and everybody in class had to like do a specific project for the book, and we were gonna have like a big... No, it was for Harlem, because we were doing a unit on Harlem, and we were gonna have like this big party, and everybody did a project, and I didn't have to do the project because I went to States that year for mock trial, and I missed out on it, and it just never... the teacher just never came to me for like to do the assignment, so I just never did it. That was a wild year. I honestly feel like we never read the Ides of March. Harlem Shake? No. Well, I mean, that was the year for it, but not Not the Harlem Shake. I wanted to do a video on the Harlem Shake, but by the time I figured out what I wanted to do, it was that the meme had passed. The meme had passed, and I never got to read the Ides of March, or the Ides of March. We got to read. I think like the most classic literature book that we got to read was Frankenstein. That was it. Everything else was like more modern based. Harlem Globetrotters. I mean, yes, both amazing Harlems for sure. I thought I could get that worm. I gotta stop getting poisoned. That's what's really getting me. Let's be honest, the only way most of us know the Harlem Globetrotters is through Scooby-Doo and that one in Futurama. At least that's the only way I know the Harlem Globetrotters. Otherwise, I would never know who they are. They're still around, right? Like different, obviously like different people, but like the team anyway, I thought is still doing shows and kicking around. That could be fun to see. I don't know anything about... I mean, I know how to play basketball, but I don't know the rules of basketball. Or the positions. Yo, okay, look. Frankenstein is, I think, really good up to after... Really good up until after you, like, get the monster's whole backstory. Like, that's, like, the most interesting part of the book. And then it goes back into, like, more of, like, Victor avoiding the monster. And that stuff is not for me, if I'm being honest. That is what kind of killed it for me. Not the worst ever, but like I think it's more interesting when we only look at it from the monster's perspective. I think Victor's perspective is just not. Oh my god, alright, I'm just gonna leave. I'm not gonna win. I'm not gonna beat the worm. If I had better equipment, maybe. I got to see a puppet version of Frankenstein. That was cool. I learned a lot because I didn't read the book. I didn't have to. There were enough class discussions that I understood what the dealio was. I haven't leveled up at all because I haven't killed any of the... I haven't killed any of the boss monsters on these floors. I've had to run away just because my equipment hasn't been up to snuff. So even if I do make it, I think it's gonna be a bit of a hollow victory because I definitely won't be able to survive the higher floors. Equipment's too low. I haven't even found a new weapon. I think the worst book I read was Siddhartha. See, I never got to read Catcher in the Rye, but everybody that I've talked to about Catcher in the Rye has agreed that it's a bad book because the main character is just whiny. See, I'm not even gonna be able to beat this guy because I just don't have the... I don't have the equipment. I don't have the equipment. I don't have the health. I'm just gonna run. Shop. Alright. See, I've made it out of the caves. Woo! I made it out of the caves. Now I'm in the forest. I have not leveled up a single freaking time. These guys. Little pants, little shirtless green men. Oh my god. I'm getting absolutely wrecked. Oh my god, I got wrecked. Alright, well that's definitely gonna wrap it up for this. What did I learn from this? I died to a Spriggan. 69 deaths as a night. Nice. Run away from the boss, from the mini boss monsters, for sure. If I can't win, but I'm gonna have to take chances on some of them because otherwise I'm just not leveling up. So this game is definitely a challenge. Definitely something I'll come back to. I think I'll pick, maybe next stream I'll pick more of a linear story game. You know, maybe one that's not as unforgiving. But yeah, I think that about wraps it up. This has been a pretty long stream. So, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Tell all your friends. Tell everyone you know. And I will see you all next time. Thank you guys.